Make sure.
Hi everyone in Drum Talk TV. I'm Gil Cervantes and we are coming live to you at the NAMM Show 2019, and I have the honor to be at the Alesis booth, and I'm here with John Emrich, and he's the Alesis drum development, and he's going to talk about all the things that Alesis has to offer to us. So thank you very much for your time.
Thanks for having us, and we're proud to be on Drum Talk TV. We're making a shift. Alesis Drums is making a huge effort in increasing our pro level equipment. And what we've brought to the show this time is the brand new Strike multipad. We'll have Tim do a demo in a second. If you come this way, you'll see a lot of drummers will use it this configuration where you'll see a multipad incorporated into an acoustic drum set. Obviously you can bring triggers into it. This unit features over 8,000 samples. It has 32 gigabyte hard drive. It's a looper. It's also a computer interface, so you can bring in audio from all these different areas. Whether it's from your computer, you can put a WAV file on your USB key, bring it in. There's no limit on the size of the WAV file. You can fire off an entire set of backing tracks. You can do whatever you want. The two knobs on the front left down here, these are what we call A-Link, and we can assign any effects parameter or any parameter in general to those knobs. So you can now, as a drummer, you can participate in what I call DJ fiddling.
Trev, I'm on the demo.
Playing
I'm doing
and maybe opening and closing filters.
Can you hear me?
So rather than listen to me talk about it, we'll pass you over
Trev.
to Texas Tim Root on the kit, and
Okay,
he's got a wonderful demo that we'll just give it to him.
A quick question for you. So what I noticed about this is that it is quite practical. That you said that you just plug your USB. So how does Alesis take in consideration that for the musician? You know that there are many drummers that they produce themselves and they want the best quality. So what do you take in consideration in the artist when you develop these kind of products?
So, like I said, there's 8,085 samples in it. So you're ready to go right away. If you're in a studio and you're working on tracks, you also have line inputs on this thing. You can just go ahead and sample right into it. If you've done an album and you need to take sounds from the album and go on the road with it, you load them in through your USB key and assign them to pads. If you want to create a loop on the fly, you can get, as long as the audio gets into it, whether it's from a sample that you load on your USB key or through the audio inputs or even through the USB port coming in. Once it's in here, you can start recording it, and then we have the normal functions like start and stop for the loops. So if you want to take a 5-minute Simpsons run and just get a dope out of it, fine. You can fine-tune the start and stop of your samples. So everything that a drummer's going to need, and you don't need the computer to do this. All of it's built in there. A lot of times the drummer will have to get into a computer, get into a Pro Tools session, and actually make the cuts himself and then bring the file in. You can actually do all that on the unit itself.
Okay. And I think this kind of brings the drummer game into a whole new level regarding to live performances, right? Because if you're able to make not only your drums, but all the complementing sounds live, like you're doing in the studio, I mean, the performance as an audience is going to mind-blowing, right?
We don't have to wait.
I'm not going to mention names.
Okay.
We have artists already coming in that are on tour.
I'm trying to get this.
Whether they play the drums on the album or not, doesn't matter. When they're on tour, they have to have key sounds for each of those songs.
Yeah.
So you just go into the multi-track recordings, you get those samples out, you harvest them out, put them in here, and now on stage you have exactly what you did on the album, which is a critical key element for drummers. Now, it's why should only the professionals be able to do that?
Yeah.
Everyone can do that now.
Yeah, and I think I really love about that is that everyone has the tools, everyone has the opportunity. It's just about them to make it, you know, to take an advantage of it, right?
We wanted to give everyone all the tools they need.
Perfect. So I think we're ready for that demonstration.
Sure. So this is Texas Tim Root. As soon as he puts his mic on, Texas Tim Root.
Hey, hello out there in Drum Talk land.
We'll just let you go.
I'll let us go. We're going to go hard here at the Alesis booth. I hope someone's watching this. Does anybody watch this?
Yeah, more than 1 million fans.
Oh, really? 1 million? Okay,
Yeah.
cool. All right. Send $1 to Texas Tim. I'm just kidding. Okay. Okay. Well, let me tell you what we got.
Okay.
First of all, I'm just joking. It's $2. Send to me. No, but so I'm sitting behind the Strike Pro kit. All right. So it's been out for a little bit, but we have a brand new update, a 1.4 update. So if you don't know about that, I think you should investigate that. It adds a lot of new kits, a lot of new features. So check out the 1.4 update on the Strike kit. But the big news is our Strike multi-pad, all right? So I have two here because, you know, two's better than one. That's what I've been told. So the Strike multi-pad is a basically sampling percussion multi-pad. So this comes with 9 velocity sensitive pads, and we took a caution and a lot of work to make sure that these pads felt really good. So they're not too mushy, not too strong, just the right consistency so the bounce. Really great feeling pads. So 9 of them, and then there's a lot of expansion on the back. So if you notice, I've got a couple other Strike pads here because I can add 2 more dual zone pads, a bass drum, and a hi-hat. So what that means is I can actually make a little mini kit here. So if I want to go over here and show you what a little kit does, I come up and I've got a whole kit going. So the other thing is, oh good, you're over here now. So this comes with over 8,000 sounds on board. You open it up out of the box, there's 8,000 great sounds in there, and then you can add your own in there. You can sample or you can import them, your sounds in with a USB flash drive. Has 32 gigabytes of memory, which is a lot, like more than any other pad ever made. 8,000 sounds, 32 gig on board, lots of expandability, USB 2 in 2 out interface, multiple outputs, tons of cool stuff, full color screen, and you'll notice something special is the lighting on here, okay? So the lights are really totally programmable. So now with this intuitive light system, you can really, at a glance, tell what you've got on here. Like, I know yellow's a timbali, so, right? I know that these are my shaker loops. I know there's like a percussion loop, because it's blue, right? I got a keyboard in green. Right? So it's very easy to use. Tons of cool loops come with it, everything you need, and if that's not enough, it's bundled with Pro Tools First and Ableton Lite. So hey man, it's $6.99, and hey man, it's the baddest multi-pan ever invented.
Yeah, I think this is quite a game changing, right? Because not only you can make all of those sounds, those loops, and in a way, you don't have to depend on your bandmates. You know?
Well, I look at it like this: if I can replace a couple of the band members, it's more money for me. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, that's always
really
good to have in mind, right? Always good to have in mind.
I'm joking, but no, it's cool. Yeah, you can do it. I mean, you know, you can make a little tune.
Yeah, and I think what's interesting is that there's a lot of drummers that they do drum clinics, that doesn't necessarily need their bandmates, but if they're promoting their CD or their show, they can do the drum clinic, like perform like they're with their bandmates, and then when they're doing their live concert is going to be mind-blowing, right? Right,
exactly. Well, yeah, it just adds a whole nother dimension to your presentation, your drum solo. You know, if you're in a band or you're doing clinics or whatever, it's just really cool, and I'm so anxious to have everybody get one and try it out. It's cool.
Yeah, it looks and sounds really neat. And I'm sorry, but I really do have to ask, are you going to make this in different colors?
The Strike, right now there's no plans to make it different colors, but there is a guy that's doing custom wraps.
Okay.
So anybody that has a Strike or is thinking about getting them and they're not into the red sparkle, that they can get them wrapped from this guy. It's dead easy. It's on the website, so check him out. So he's doing all sorts of colors. But I would like to do one little more demo for you.
Go for it.
Okay,
yeah.
Hey, thank you guys. Check the Strike multi-pad out and the Strike kit in your stores, and here we go. Thank you.
There you have it. It is absolutely mind-blowing. I mean, I can't believe all the sounds, all the feeling that you can get. So I really want to take thanks to John, to Tim for that awesome demonstration. So there you have it, folks. What Alesis Drum is making an incredible products for you. So this is a great opportunity to take your game to the next level, not only in the studio, but in the live performances. So if you're looking for top quality in gear, in sound, Alesis is your perfect choice. So thank you very much.
Thank you very much, man.
I'm here from Drum Talk TV, coming to you live at the NAMM Show 2019. So stay tuned, because we're going to have a lot of great interviews. So thank you and stay tuned. Bye-bye, friends.